Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Radio Free Brooklyn every Saturday night at 11 p.m. I know you heard an intro that said Sunday night at 8 p.m. That's what the stuff was on my previous show. In another life, in another lifetime. Perhaps that name will stick. There's no name that seems to be sticking at the current moment. With me tonight, and with me every Saturday night, Paddy Defino. Paddy, thank you for being here.
Hey, James. Happy to be here. Happy to be on the show.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a loyal contributor to this very stream. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, dude.
You're fresh back from an RV
and Camper Expo.
Yeah, tell me about that.
What is Expo short for? Expose?
Exposition? Yeah, maybe.
Because we did see every inch of those campers.
Ooh, I got deep inside those RVs, baby.
Yeah, dude. And let me tell you what. I went inside one of them, and then the side popped out.
What do you mean?
What do you think that means?
I don't know.
You've never
do you mean?
seen those campers where the sides pop out to make it a bigger camper?
Yeah, because, sometimes you need a little extra cushion for your pushing when you're trying to get into those campers.
I was trying to make a joke about me entering the camper and then it getting a boner.
I'm sorry. I'm like an illiterate moron, So, like, I can't really pick up on jokes and bits and
That's
such.
okay, dude. Luckily, jokes and bits are not happening tonight.
I actually have been to a couple different
Exposés.
Yeah, like different RV based sites and whatnot. Those were pretty fun. I went to the Florida State Fair. Always had a certain part of it that was RV because they also did like an RV section during, like, they did an RV expo there too.
Yeah.
So they had like Will Ferrell's like RV there, like the one that he uses when he like goes on movies and shit.
Oh,
like,
wow.
They had like celebrity RVs. Like, who needs to see a celebrity RV?
I don't know. I would take a gander at the Rock's RV.
Johnson?
You thought I was going to say
You'd see
Beavis.
the Rock's
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson, I bet.
would take a gander at that.
Who among us?
I might even take a goose at that.
Who among us is too masculine to say they wouldn't take a gander at the Rock's penis?
I don't think. I mean, unless you like are swiveled the other way, you're gonna catch eye contact with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Navy SEALs.
Swiveled. We're swiveling a lot in these chairs tonight.
Yeah. You know how Navy SEALs, like, they train their peripherals so they can, like, see behind them?
Yes. No,
Is that
I didn't
true?
know that. No.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I
that's
remember
wrong.
as a kid, because I was a big magic kid, I had a pair of sunglasses that had mirrors right here so you could see behind you. So you could, like,
Yeah,
do
dude.
tricks. You could be like, hold up a number of fingers, and I would stand, and the kid would do it, and I'd be like, 4. And he's like, how do you win every time? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Got these Johnny English sunglasses.
I guess I'm just a Marine in training.
Yeah.
Even though on the stream, if you're looking at me, I look like I work at the dock. I'm like the DJ of the docks.
No,
right now.
dude. If you were totally bald, I could see Marine in you. Dude.
Yeah, I think it's coming. I think whether or not I'm gonna fight it or not, Marine is coming for me.
Do you think if we both walked by a like Marine recruiter, like which one of us do you think would get stopped?
I think he would.
I think it would be you. 'Cause
I
you
think
got the
he'd
beard.
say, "Bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush." Let me see if I can get both of them.
Let me see you shake that tush.
Let me see you take that tush, mamacita, mamacita. Dude, did you get recruited in high school? Did you get guys hitting you up on Facebook Marketplace trying to sell your body to the U.S. government?
I unfortunately never got that.
No?
All I wanted was to sell my body. Dude.
Me too, dude.
But,
No one was buying. I learned about supply and demand. I said, I got the supply. Nobody's demanding
Yeah,
it.
where's the demand?
Well, yeah, I got the D. I just need the mand. Any girls named Amanda? Demanda this a penis?
Supply and Amanda.
Supply and Amanda.
Hi, I'm Supply. This is my wife, Amanda.
Yeah.
I had a guy who would call once in a while.
Patty. Hey, Patty.
Yeah.
Buddy, you want to join the military, buddy?
Wait, so you want to shoot a Nazi or something?
Hey.
And I would always be very cordial over the phone because they are America's hero. Actually, no, I don't think the recruiters are America's heroes.
I think the
I think
recruiters
they're
are
America's sweethearts.
sweethearts. I think they're stealing the youth away from children. I have a cousin who's in the Coast Guard, and I thought so. He graduated during COVID. Do you have like younger siblings or younger? I like anyone in your family like younger wise that's like graduated high school into COVID.
Yeah, my younger sister.
That sucks. That's
Yeah.
so I thought he just because he was having such a. By the way, first of all, before I say this, like the stream looks beautiful. We look great. We're
Oh,
framed
wow.
perfectly. I would like to just take a moment and thank everyone who's listening, everyone who's tuning in. I'll have the phone number up there in a second. Paddy got some new glasses on. He's ready to tumble. He's ready to fight. He's ready to go to Miami.
New glasses for big asses. That's my 2024 resolution. Dude.
It's interesting you purchase a pair of glasses that rival mine in the stream post your victory in the roast battle.
Oh.
Are you trying to like take a like, do you want to be in this chair next time? Are you trying to take the producer's chair of the,
I don't want to be
pod?
I want to build my own desk over here and just make it higher. It's gonna be like up here,
and the camera's still low though.
The camera's just on my feet, dangling beneath.
I invite you every week, but I resent you deeply, and we have a bitter rivalry.
Yeah, that was a fun roast battle though. Me and James roasted each other.
New York Comedy Club. Roast battle, pretty much like every other Thursday. This one was on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It was a couples roast battle. It was a headliner, 2 couples, 2 roast champion, two regulars, and then there was like a middle battle. It was a couple, and then the first battle of the night was celebrating bromance with me and Paddy Defino.
Yeah, that was a nice, I think, kind of like dip into the waters of what could be a really bad night.
Right. And
which it ended up being good. And I think, dude, because of us.
You think we set the tone?
I think we set the tone.
Sometimes the pool is a little too cold and you need someone to step in there and pee in it.
And rip some ass in there, yeah.
Let some orifices open, let some liquids out, warm up the temperature.
Yeah, dude.
And I think I think
some natural osmosis, dude.
Yeah, osmosis jonesing for a little bit of a good time. Let me piss in your pool of your social party.
That's like a Theo. Back in we didn't even throw chlorine tablets in a pool. We would just take a piss.
We would just take the cleanest kid in town and have him piss in the pool. That was our chlorine right there. That was his name, was Chlor. And his wife, Direne. We had Chlordorine. They come over and swim in the pool and make him clean up.
And then on the grill would be Supply and Amanda.
Supply and Amanda, you make the best cheeseburgers. You get on that grill, okay? I like beer from the South because it's fun. Those people are always fun.
I was thinking that, dude. We need like some more accents to just come into the New York lifestyle.
Yeah,
it gets kind of bland, and it feels like there's nothing. There's no like like human whatever.
It's more of New York City feels more of a. So New York City feels more of like a difference. There's like a wide breadth of like different cultures and different accents and different languages. But as far as inside America, you don't really see that many outside of like the New York people coming here. Like you get a couple, like there's some comics who have like thick Southern accents. And I think it's like cool. It like makes them stand out. It makes them stick out. They have like a specialty to them.
Yeah. I think too, like we need more types of white people.
Yeah.
Not more white people. We need the same number of white people, but more flavors because like, dude, the New York City whites are the worst whites.
Yeah.
They're just like the most pretentious.
Get out of my way. Excuse me.
Yeah, everything is about them. And they're kind of like the Hasidic Jewish people of the white people.
I ordered my thing on the app. Is it ready yet? No, sir. You ordered it in the restaurant on the app, so it's going to take a while.
Yeah, just like wearing those pants, those like
billowing khakis,
dude.
Dude, I can't stand that generation of people.
No,
they're
what
hard.
Generation is that? Is that our generation?
I think it goes from older.
Are we talking about my generation?
Talk about revolution. I don't know, man. I mean, there's just it's pretty universal though. There's not these things don't come just necessarily from a specific generation. It's ultimately comes from like a culture of like entitlement. I think a lot of people take up, especially in New York.
Isn't it funny that we came from our father's nutsack?
Yeah, that is kind of funny. And mine like left. Like he never wanted even to see what I looked like. Like you have to even want to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
that's the deepest curiosity is that you nut inside a woman and then it becomes something that looks just like you.
Yeah, dude, that's like throwing a pie in the oven and then like moving apartments.
It's exactly what he did. It's like he threw a pie in the oven and he left and then the new family moved in and they go, oh, the pie.
Whose pie?
Let me turn the oven off. This thing's getting overcooked because I came out a little bit dark.
Why is this pie trying to do radio?
I can't wait for all this pie's dreams to die slowly.
Why is this pie interviewing a guy in front of a water slide? This is the most interesting pie I've ever seen.
That was one of your roast subjects. You were like, James used to be on the news. I joked with Paddy that all of his roasts made me look cool.
Yeah.
It was like, you were like, oh, James is a local town hero.
It was funny, the second round, I slipped in, or maybe it was the last round. I don't remember, but I said James used to be on the news, and much like Tucker Carlson, my mom wants to give him a hand job.
Not really a roast.
No.
Not really a roast.
I thought maybe I could get a laugh just on the absurdity, and everyone's like, huh?
Huh?
I spent my Valentine's Day here, not so you could make jokes about your mother.
Don't make silly little remarks that don't regard to the degradation of your scene partner. I came to a roast to have a good time, Patrick.
Yeah.
They should have called you Patrick when they brought you on stage. It's cool to be on that stage, though. That's like my favorite club in the city.
It is really good.
I love New York Comedy Club, especially Midtown. It's the exact same place at 4th Street, but the Midtown one is just like, it's special. It's like, it's the only one I care about, really.
I feel like a real comic when I'm there.
Yeah.
You know where I don't feel like a real comic is in Star Bar, USA.
Yeah, dude. I don't know about Star Bar.
I feel like I'm like trying to convince someone I'm not doing heroin. That's like the energy I have.
Yeah.
Like I walk in and there's an intervention and then they want me to speak and I'm like, no, it's cool. Everything's fine.
Exactly.
You know, like that's the energy I carry.
They don't want to see us.
No, dude.
They don't want to see us in that Star Bar.
I know, dude, because we're too close to stardom. That's what it is, dude.
I was.
Did anyone ever say you put the dumb in stardom?
No, no one's ever said that to me. And if you ever say it to me again, it will hurt my feelings. Dude, the roast was great. How did you prepare? I want to get through a little bit of the process of the preparation. Because what I did is I watched the roast of Rich Voss. I wonder if I could play a clip here. But talk to me a little about how you prepared. Did you watch anything? Did you see anything? Did you try to like study at all? Because you had failed miserably at the roast that you had to do before.
Yeah, I have like I like to keep a secret.
I'm sorry.
No. I failed very. That was the worst feeling I've ever had on a stage ever. Like that was the most degraded I've ever been. But,
yeah, that was really embarrassing. We talked about that on the stream, though.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
We've gone over. I'm sure it's been gone over on News from Bed. News from Bed is Paddy's podcast. You can go check out News from Bed at any time.
But for this, I didn't like. I shared like probably 6 or 7 jokes with Malia. And I think I did like 4 of those 6. The rest I just wrote and I like didn't tell. Because every time I told someone a joke, they were like, I don't understand that. And I was like, fuck. Like every time you know when you tell someone something and it completely like eliminates.
Yes.
Like I told Michael the joke about James looks like he secretly wears baloney underpants. And like he didn't laugh. And he was like, I don't get it. And I was like, these are my jokes now. So I just like kind of secretly kept them. And that was frightening because you don't know.
You really don't know how it's going to go, dude.
Yeah. Some people do them on stage, like at open mics and stuff.
So let me say, so here's one that I liked, that I thought was funny, and it's not necessarily unique, but I thought it was funny. Paddy went to a small upstate New York college to match his small upstate New York penis.
Yeah. I think I laughed pretty hard at
I
that
like
one.
that one. That one made me laugh right in that one. I was like, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. It's just the simple ones that
they're silly. It's like supposed to be like a goofy time, you know?
Also, like, dude, there's one thing with roasts that it's like, so I don't necessarily think the funniest joke is what does the best.
No,
there.
It's a little. You have to be a little. Like you have to hit the same note in a lot of different tones. I think.
And you have to be a little mean. And sometimes if it's more mean than funny, it still gets like a big laugh.
Paddy had a blood clot in his leg that he thinks he got from the COVID vaccine. Paddy's body is so right wing, it won't even let blood immigrate to his feet. I think that's a good joke.
That
Not a very good
good
roast joke, though. You know.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But Paddy ultimately won that roast battle. Here's some of the roast of Rich Voss. It's hosted by Bonnie, his wife.
He was on sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but he does none of those things except roll. Please welcome Bobby Kelly!
Have you ever seen this? You ever seen the roast of Rich Voss?
No.
So it's at the Comedy Cellar, and it's like when Malia did her roast, here's the thing. I love Malia. She did her roast in a unique way. It was different. She had everyone go up and do like 2 minutes each and roast her, but the dais, like having like a panel with you where it's like 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and they do all the roasting. They roast every comic on stage. They roast.
Yeah, this format of roast is much better. It's just it's like a collective thing, and it's like having everyone on stage is kind of important, I think.
I think it's important too. Wait, check this out. You can hear it good?
Yeah.
I want to thank the 2 skanks that showed up tonight, Bonnie and Judy. Thank you very much. You fucking whores.
Bobby Kelly's the best.
Keith Robinson is here tonight, sort of.
This is right after Keith Robinson's stroke. It's 2017, like 3 years ago.
On the roast. This cocksucker blamed it on the stroke. I can't. Fuck you. I talk to you every day for hours. You're fine. And you didn't have to write your jokes, dummy. Somebody could have done it for you. He's always bitching about, the cops in Jersey, the cops. What, you have nothing to bitch about. What are they going to do, pull you over for speeding? You know what they did to Florentine? He can bitch.
What happened to Jim Florentine?
His wife left him for a cop.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Or she cheated on him for a cop. I think she left him for a cop.
I love you, Jim. Okay. What can I say funny about Jim is a question Jim struggled with for 30 years. Jim's first girl did kill herself. Can you date Judy Gold next?
Dude, Judy Gold bombs this roast so bad.
She bombs every time I hear her do anything. I don't have to watch any more of that. But I need to watch more Judy Gold, I think, because everyone says she's great, but every time I see her on something, she's like not funny.
Yeah, no.
She's Judy Bronze, dude.
Good one, Patty. That's why we do the stream, baby.
Yeah.
That's why you're in the golden
just
chair.
Just to milk jokes like that. Oh, dude, it's good to see. I'm glad we do this.
Yeah, it's fun. I like coming on here. Let me put the call thing on. Let me open up the call line. I wonder if anyone's...
open up the call line.
Phone number on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if anyone's listening. Do you want to...
We'll be nice this time, too. I feel like sometimes we're a little abrasive.
What do you mean? We're abrasive to the callers?
Yeah, sometimes. Not you, necessarily.
I think you have to be a little bit mean to the callers. That's like part of the radio experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
No one's called in yet. That's good. Okay. I'll keep it low. Dude, what do we do? I just got fresh off a show here. So my Saturday was I worked today in the morning, got cut early because it was slow, and I said, can I go home? I'm not making any money right now. It sucks. And there was like 4 waiters there. Do you know like, so sometimes when you're a waiter and it's slow, there's just gonna be like too many people just standing around and nobody wants to go home. You know, it's like
too many waiters in the waiting room.
Exactly. Do you you get it.
Instead of too many cooks in the kitchen.
No, I got it before you explained it, though. Isn't that cool how that works? But, yeah, I don't know. It's too many waiters in the waiting room, I think.
But that's your job.
It's waiting around. Yeah, no. You're like a comedian, aren't you? You're like a real jokester. You got a lot of little jokes.
Dude, I've never waited tables. I honestly, in all honesty, I don't think I could do it. I'm too nervous socially to like...
I hate it. I had never been a technical real server before this job. Like really, like even I was a server at my last job, but I was actually just a barista. Like I was just like making coffee the whole time. And I've been like a bartender in a sense, as far as like I worked at like a bar and I tended like craft beer, but I never had to like.
You poured me a nice root beer one time.
Oh, scrumptious Abita root beer from Louisiana.
Dude, that was good.
Craft root beer.
That was from Louisiana?
Yeah, it came all the way down there from the Bayou, Louisiana. We made a root beer. We made a root beer.
They're good at like everything weird.
Yeah, they like little roaches from the water from the swamp. Like,
isn't it Mardi Gras now?
I think so. I think Mardi Gras. Cool, because Ash Wednesday was Valentine's Day.
Oh, it was, dude?
Yeah, you didn't get ashed up.
Dude, that's like 12 years in a row.
You haven't gotten ashed up 12 years in a row?
No, dude. There's a guy whose last name was Ash Down that I went to school with. Good guitar player.
Really?
Yeah.
Ash Down. You have to get down.
Put that face up and ash down.
Dude, we actually have ads this week. We have a lot. There's a lot of shit we could go into. We could talk about a lot of different stuff, but maybe first we could just go into an ad real quick. Do you mind? Let's see.
Tonight's live stream is brought to you by Bud Light Lime. Does your girlfriend know about us? Just asking. Because, well, you said you'd tell her by now, and I'm starting to feel like you're leading me on. What's that? Do I want a delicious Bud Light Lime? Right now? I guess so. It tastes different. Did you poison me? Oh, wow. This is so like you, Angelica. Falling for the weird guy that poisons you with a scrumptious buff-tight rhyme. Bud Light Lime, get your dad on the phone.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, dude, they're getting pretty creative
Bud
since
Light
the Mulvaney controversy.
They're really getting out there. That's kind of strange. Isn't that a weird one?
That is weird.
Yeah. That's
I like
pretty
that.
strange.
That guy gets a lot of work.
Yeah, he gets a lot of work. He's a
Yeah.
great voice actor, I think.
Yeah, he really is.
We actually have some voicemails too. Do you mind if I listen to a voice? You want to check out a voice?
Do you want to dabble in the world of sound?
We can dabble in the world of sound.
Okay.
Let's see how it sounds. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, you have to be a professional to be a professional. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Y'all ever been butt boys? Real butt down butt brothers? Tuesday night anus friends? Y'all ever touch down when you meant to touch up? I get the feeling I ain't the only one in the club here tonight that has a feeling something ain't right in the world anymore like it was. Let's make a promise, you and me. Let's say it on 3. 1, 2. I'm just kidding. Anyways, listen to me now. I'm Captain Diarrhea. Don't tell the Obama. Sweet, sweet seats.
What the fuck was that one? What was that one?
What was that?
Well, I don't even know how to
what
respond.
I lost track of what was going on. Can we play that again?
I can absolutely, more than anything in the world, I can play that one
Okay.
again. Hold on. I got you, Patty. You got lost? We could take it one bit at
Boys.
a time.
Real butt down butt brothers.
Okay, let's take it from the beginning. Hold on. You want to take this one step at a time?
Yeah.
Y'all ever been butt boys?
Y'all ever been butt
Butt
boys?
boys.
No, I mean, I don't think we've ever been butt boys.
No.
What
I
would a
can't.
butt boy be?
I don't know, but I know what we have been, and I don't think there's any
Butt boy.
overlapping
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Real butt down butt brothers.
That's the same thing, a butt down butt brother. Which I'd assume what's happening here is he's just including jargon that we're not aware of.
Yeah, trying to trick us like a lawyer.
Yeah, it's like, because if you are a butt boy with someone, you would know that you're also a butt down butt brother. There's not a lot of,
It's like African American or black, It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
interchangeable terms.
Y'all ever been butt boys?
Yeah, no, I mean, no.
Real butt down butt brothers. Tuesday night anus friends.
yeah.
Have we ever been Tuesday night anus?
Did we
I
ever
mean,
have a Tuesday night? Was pianos Tuesday night?
That was Thursdays. Gold Sounds was
Gold Sounds was Tuesday.
Tuesday, and I guess some nights it did feel like we were anus brothers.
I guess so. Dude.
Sometimes a show can just really put you in a.
Butt brothers.
Hold on.
Tuesday night anus friends.
I mean, we're okay. I mean, maybe that one we have been. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all ever touch down when you meant to touch up?
This
What does that mean?
I don't know. This gets me. Touch down when you're meant to touch up.
Like
Does that mean like
maybe you got the job done, but you didn't do it as thoroughly as you were supposed to because you got the touchdown, but you didn't get the touch up. Like a touch up job. Like
yeah.
you were supposed to be thorough, but you just completed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you stuck your dick in, but you didn't lick around the rim.
I think you got it.
Okay.
I get the feeling I ain't the only one in the club here tonight that has a feeling something ain't right in the world anymore like it was.
See, now it starts to get a little manifesto.
Yeah, like what do you want?
Yeah.
Why are you calling my radio show and leaving voicemails like this?
Let's make a promise, you and me. Let's say it on 3.
Now he's rhyming. Like that's weird.
1, 2. I'm just kidding.
Like that's not
What?
funny.
But also, what is he gonna say?
I
on
don't
3?
know. I'm
Because
losing
he
the
starts to go, he goes butts hard, and then he goes, "There's a problem in the world," and then he said, "Let's say it on 3."
1, 2. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Wait, maybe there's.
Anyways, listen to me now. I'm Captain Diarrhea.
Okay.
Okay,
Now we're
so-
getting a little bit unhinged.
Yeah, this is where he starts to lose credibility.
This is where the QAnon really comes out in the argument.
pooing on, dude.
Don't tell the Obama.
Like,
Sweet, sweet seats.
Did
okay.
you say sweet seats?
Sweet, sweets.
Dude, if I were gay, I would call an ass a seat. Yeah, look at that seat.
Gay
Even just for
for a day. All the things I would say.
Yeah, dude, it is kind of sad. Like, even if I was gay, I probably wouldn't have gay sex for like a year.
Sometimes these gay couples come into my restaurant, and I'm like, these guys weren't going out there. They weren't Tuesday night anus friends. They weren't butt down butt brothers. They
Yeah.
weren't going out there and touching anuses like I think in every dialect, every section of the culture, every kind of person out there, there's gonna be guys who are fucking and guys who aren't. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
There was like a bald chick in college with they them pronouns who fucked more dudes than any hot, sorority girl. There's just hoes in every dialect. I don't know. I mean, it's not that's not like an expectation. It's just like it's not defined to being gay, being straight, or like all these types of people that are there. Hoes persist. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and dude, honestly, I'm coming around on hoes. I think hoeing is a skill.
Explain.
I think it takes skill to be able to bed that many people.
Okay.
Skill and confidence.
Yeah, you have to really be good at it.
You have to be good at it. You have to be comfortable. You have to like know the procedure and like where things might go, where things will probably go. Like it's all becomes familiar territory, and then you can navigate it the way you want.
Yeah.
Which I don't. I'm like page 4 of that.
Yeah.
Of hoeing. I'm like,
don't you find also that like I don't know. I'm under sort of the belief that like hookup culture is sort of a myth that was like kind of like all these like media outlets sort of perpetuated more than it really was. Because when you really know, like, there's not really a hookup culture. It's just one guy everyone knows who fucks everyone.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it. Like every friend group has like
it's more
one
of
or
like
two.
a hookup Dave.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like this is not really like a culture. It's kind of like the guys who were always fucking are now using the internet to have sex. Like it's not really. Everything got resold to us as if it was like this new invention, even though it was the conventions of the old world manifesting under new context.
Right. Love is still the most powerful drug on the market.
Yeah, and I'll snort up love any Tuesday night.
And it's free, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's hard, though.
It is hard. It's hard to acquire.
Yeah. Do you find yourself, like, lacking in love because you haven't been in a relationship in a while? Do you feel like you need to get back to the mines? Does it, like, keep you, like... Is that what motivates you, is the loneliness?
It is, but I also like... I like being alone a lot, so that battles with it a little bit.
I heard Pete Holmes talking on a podcast because his wife cheated on him and left him when he was like 28, and he was like, I wouldn't have achieved as much as I would if I was still married, which is kind of interesting to think from my perspective, someone who's in a long-term relationship now, and like it's like no matter what position you'll be in, like if I stay with Kendra until I become a massive success and I'm on a stage, I'll go, Kendra was with me from the beginning.
Yeah, that's
cool.
But
if Kendra leaves me, I'll go, well, if I didn't lose Kendra, I would have never been.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a
like
win-win. Yeah.
No matter what, your mind will make you a hero.
Dude, either if I'm in a relationship or I'm single, I'm still a lazy piece of shit.
Isn't that? But you don't change. Nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Nothing
I don't
changes
change
fundamentally.
No.
And I feel the same way. And I thought maybe a little bit like naively that once I got into a relationship, I wouldn't be as. I don't know. It kind of like you lose a little bit of the tenseness that single life gets you, because single life is like, oh, maybe I got to take better care of myself because I have to find someone. Whereas when you have someone, it's like
you put on like the Thanksgiving pants,
exactly,
where they're a little bigger,
and I'm about to chow down on the stuffing of love.
Yeah, dude,
the stuffing of love.
I would love, and it is great. And it does drive, I think all of those hoes, once they find love, it's like, it's hard to resist that. It's hard to like deny that, especially now when you have constant contact with people.
All the time.
You're always texting them, you're always talking to them. You just kind of want them on the horn all the time.
You can like mail order just friendship. You can get people just whenever you want them, you just text them. Like I'm always on my phone. I answer every text.
There should be an app for that.
We should invent an app that makes your phone like it just heats up like various meats instead of actually taking phone calls.
Oh, so you can just put your phone on a steak and it just increases the internal temperature of the phone till it cooks the steak?
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah, and your phone doesn't work after.
But you don't want it to work after.
No, you don't.
So one time use $500 steak cooker.
Yeah, because not only are you given a very valuable life lesson, but also you have a steak. And that's
But also, you have a steak.
But also, you have a steak.
All right, I got more voicemails here. People were calling in. They were trying to get us on the horn.
Paddy and James. This is Dante. I am trapped below the Radio Free Brooklyn studio. My name is Dante, and I am scared. I grow horny from my deep imprisonment. I can't feel my legs anymore as I've been hanging off the wall for the better part of 2 years. I eat once every 3 days, and you don't even want to know what they feed me. It's chicken fries from Burger King. Not bad, but that's like too much. Anyway, gay son or thought daughter.
Oh, thank you, Dante. Thank you for the call.
Wow,
Dante.
So there's a guy
trapped
beneath us right now.
There's a guy beneath us right now.
I wish he called like before. I wish that we listened to that voicemail before we started the show.
Me too.
Because then we could have him on the show.
We could have had him call in. He could have came up. He could have been part of the show. He's got an illustrious, beautiful voice.
We can't go down there and forfeit the air.
No,
you know?
No, I don't want to give up the stage time.
No.
I need every moment I get is breathing life into me.
Yeah, dude, that's beautiful.
Thank you. I wrote that on the train here.
Yeah.
Every moment I get is breathing life into me. I saw our friend also on another podcast talking like this far away from the mic again. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
You gotta get up in the mic, dude.
I was like, bro, like this is a nice studio and you can really talk. You can really kind of get far back.
I got a little mad. Yeah, I got a little mad watching the PGA Tour today because they were like interviewing some of the golfers and they don't know how to hold a microphone. And I actually took a picture because I wanted to take a picture of this woman's outfit that I really liked.
You took a picture of a woman's outfit you liked?
Yeah,
you can
on
show
the
it to
TV.
the camera if you want. You have your own cammy whammy.
Yeah, I forget her name, but she's like the golf interviewer. Is that in focus?
A little bit higher. Oh, like some.
Do you like that, dude?
It's like brown. She kind of looks like a fox.
She is a fox. She's like the one who interviews all the golfers.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's kind of like.
Is that what your parents kind of wanted you to end up doing with your life besides comedy? Oh, we have
is watching golf.
No, just like interviewing golfers.
Oh, that would be fun.
Hey, thank you for calling into the live stream. You're here with James and Patty. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi. This is Reed. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, Reed. Thank you for calling in. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm just I'm calling because I'm a little concerned.
What are you concerned about?
Well, I've been listening to this podcast, and I'm just a little worried that you guys don't know who you're going to vote for in the election, and I just want to go ahead and confirm that you're gonna vote for Joe Biden, right?
Wait, who's that?
The president. We're gonna keep him there. He's fine, and I think that.
So you think he's
from
fine?
Listening to you guys,
yeah.
I just don't think that you're really thinking he's okay, and I'm calling to let you know he's okay.
Oh, well, that's a good vote of confidence.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you called in to let us know he was all right because last time I checked, he looked like I don't know, like a cartoon skeleton with like paper mache.
Has anyone checked to see if Joe Biden is a 2-dimensional animation?
No, see, that's what I'm calling. I just wanted to get it out in the air. He's okay. All those videos of him looking decrepit and falling down and generally just not looking okay.
It could be AI.
It's like the camera adds 10 pounds.
It adds.
It does the same for
dementia
and 40 years.
Crippling body.
Yeah, dude. I blame the 5G, to be honest. Because he's the president, so they probably got a nice 5G apparatus on him at all times.
I wonder what vaccine he got.
The job is very stressful. He's okay.
It is a stressful job.
I don't know. You see, but then there's some other candidates that seem to be a lot more appealing that maybe I'd be more interested in than to vote for the guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we're in a better position.
I know you're not talking about Donald J. Trump.
Oh, no.
I know.
Well,
I
Reed,
know you're not.
Hey, Reed, I got good news and bad news for you. The bad news.
I hope the good news is you're voting for Joe Biden.
The bad news is I would vote for Donald Trump. But the good news is I don't vote.
Well, I just don't think that's. I think that we should keep our boy where he belongs.
Well, I think that'll happen if I don't vote.
Well, Reed, I don't know if you knew, but we actually have a third guest in the studio we haven't revealed to be on air yet, but former President Donald Trump is actually here in studio to hang out and talk to us and answer questions. Reed,
boy.
Would you want to maybe try to hash it out with him?
here, Donald,
Well,
put
I
on
mean,
your
I'll
headset.
talk to-
Put on your headset. Hello, hello. Who is this
Donald,
on the phone?
I'm glad I've got this opportunity.
I
to
was
talk to you
curious who was talking on the phone saying that President Biden is okay. Frankly, he's not okay. Frankly, he looks ill mentally, physically, for the country. The country's sick. Reed, what could possibly be your response?
Well, I can't. I feel like you having me repeat myself. I don't know if James and Patrick told you, but he's fine. I'm calling to let everyone know he's okay.
But wait,
he may
so
have fallen a few times on camera. Look, he's old, and that's okay.
What
And we're
is
just
your
gonna let him-
status? How are you close to Biden?
Yeah,
Are
do you know him personally enough to be able to make this assertion?
Well, I've seen pictures of him.
Well,
that's not enough, Reed.
I think you're confusing the old saggy Joe Biden for the very firm and attentive Hunter Biden's penis pictures.
Yeah, are you confusing them? Are you trying to?
No. I think that was the rapper Drake that you're talking about.
Oh,
What if Joe Biden is Drake's penis?
would you vote for him then?
Have you ever seen him in the same room together?
Answer me that, Reed.
Well, now I'm feeling a little conflicted about my choices.
Yeah, so maybe you would think about voting for someone like Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Does he have a huge penis like Drake?
Bigger and unvaccinated. It's an uncured sausage, if you know what I mean.
He didn't get vaccinated so many times his foreskin grew back.
Wouldn't you love to have your foreskin back, Reed?
Wouldn't you want
Well,
that,
I've been
Reed?
trying for years.
Why don't you
Just keep tugging on it.
Why don't you start by voting for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and he promises to grow every circumcised man's foreskin back for him.
Yeah, chicken in every pot, a foreskin on every penis.
That's his promise. 40 acres and a foreskin.
This seems like a good deal for me.
I think it does.
You know what? I think you boys might have changed my mind here.
You should call into more radio shows and get them to vote for other people now instead of Joe Biden.
That's democracy, isn't it?
I think
That is.
that's the beauty of democracy. Well, Reed, I think we solved your problem here. I mean, I don't think you called in with one. You came to us, but I think the real pleasure and the real skill in our radio ability is the ability to turn it around and Uno reverse card it on you and then actually give you the add 4 wild card to change the narrative and add burden onto you. So I hope you have a good rest of your night, Reed. Do you have anything you want to say, anything you want to promote to the people?
Thank you, boys. You've both been great.
All right, Reed.
Thank you, Reed.
Thank you so much, Reed. That was a great call.
That was a great call. I'm telling you, there's a lot of confused voters out there.
There are a lot of confused voters out there, and I think that people need to get more back into their roots, and I think people need to pay a little bit more attention to small businesses, similar to our second sponsor of the evening.
Today's show is sponsored by Mary's Pub of Newark, your local shithole bar. Don't go into the city for those fancy $20 cocktails and beautiful rooftop views. Stay in New Jersey, where everyone you hate is from. It smells like trash, but God, is it beautiful on the highways. Mary's Pub now has nickel shot night. Come get more drunk than you ever have in your life, and then pick your kids up from night school. They're in their 30s. Mary's Pub. Isn't that sad?
Mary's Pub, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you, Mary's Pub.
Thanks for calling in, Mary's Pub. That's really, I mean, that was a rad.
A nickel shot, dude. Enough of those, and you know what I call that? A flock of nickel shots?
What?
A relapse.
You're right, Patty.
Yeah.
And you can relapse for the low, low price of $4
Guys,
at Mary's Pub of Newark.
If we get 100 viewers at the same time, I will drink alcohol for the first time in over 2 years.
Really?
Live on stream, yeah.
You're willing to do that for the stream?
Yeah, I would do that for the stream.
That's good. I appreciate that.
I've taken like sips when people want me to try something.
So we've had streams peak out at about 10 viewers. This stream is 2.
Wow.
I think it's you and me. So we're having a real great time here at Radio Free Brooklyn. We're having a real great time. We're having a real great fun time.
It is kind of nice. It can take the pressure off a little bit.
Yeah, man.
We can relax.
We can relax a little bit. We're here for another hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
We're here all night long, baby. I was thinking maybe this would be a good time. My close friend who made the intro song and who also makes a lot of music that we use here on the show, Prince Joseph, he released the final part of a music project that he's been putting out, like a series of EPs. So I was thinking we could take a little breather, listen to some Prince Joseph. Maybe Prince Joseph can call in. I'll shoot him a text. But this is a song I really like that he made called Panorama.